Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Finance with Reddy. Today we have come up with one more portfolio review. This portfolio review request was sent to us by Mr. Rakshit Hegde from Mangalore. He's currently investing in Canada Robaco Blue Chip Fund, 6,000 rupees SIP, ICICI Prudential Nifty 50 Index Fund 4,000, Bank of India Small Cap 2,000 and 1,000 each in Quant Infrastructure Fund and Mirai Asset Fund. So he actually wants to gather a corpus of 4 crore by the age of 50. He is currently 27 years. So the monthly SIP is 14,000, investment horizon is 23 years because he is currently 27 years, and desired corpus is 4 crore. So this is how the portfolio is can be analyzed. So what we can notice here that there is a huge time that he is currently having. So large cap amount is 10,000, small cap 2,000, 1,000 each in mid cap and thematic fund. So that means 71% of the SIP or 71% of the investment is directly going into the large cap stock, 14% is in a small cap, and 7% and 7% each in thematic and mid cap fund. So what we currently notice that there is a huge large cap investment in his portfolio, and what we can also check that there is a huge overlap between two mutual funds. The one is the Nifty 50 Index Fund and the other is Canada Robaco Blue Chip Fund. The overlap is somewhere around 68%, which is quite huge. That will certainly be going to hamper his returns finally. So that is the problem. If we follow the current portfolio, and that this portfolio will fetch up somewhere around 13% of the returns. So he will be able to gather somewhere around 2 crores after by the time he will be reaching the 50 years of age. So it is quite a defensive kind of a portfolio for a person who is just 27 years of age, quite young, and has a good horizon of 23 years. So the problems we encountered with the current portfolio is there is a too much of large cap exposure, that is around 71%, which is quite huge. There's a huge substantial portfolio overlap, especially in the two category of the funds. One is the index and the other is the blue chip, and there is a very less exposure in the mid cap and the small cap. So these are the problematic things with the portfolio. Considering the fact that Mr. Rakshit is just 27 years and he is a huge 23 years investment horizon. So what we can do with, and what could be the best suggestion from our side to Mr. Rakshit is, we would like you, Mr. Rakshit, to redeem the active large cap, which in your case is Canada Robaco Blue Chip equity fund, because we have noticed that in a long term period these actively managed large cap funds are not able to beat the index. So your current portfolio should be like this: ICICI Nifty Index Fund 5,000, Mirai Asset Mid Cap Fund 3,000, 3,000 each in also in Quant Infrastructure Fund, and Bank of India Small Cap Fund. So by investing in Nifty Index Fund, there would be a less expense ratio. So you will actually be able to save some expense ratio also by investing in a index fund. Infrastructure fund on the other end is a thematic fund. I generally do not suggest to invest in thematic fund, but the growth prospect of India is looking quite promising at that point of time, and infrastructure is the sector which is certainly be increasing, and it will become huge after 23 years of age. So following the current portfolio, it will definitely it will be able to provide you minimum of 16% returns. And if we go ahead with 16% returns, you will be able to gather a corpus of somewhere around 4 crores. But if you go with just 5% of a step up every year, you will be able to gather somewhere around 4.62 crores, which is a quite huge uh, investment. If you go with 10%, you will be able to generate even more returns. So it is my suggestion, because you are just you must be in an initial phase of your career, so you can invest more. You can increase your SIP amounts as you get increments in your job, in your salary. So you will be able to increase your SIP by somewhere around 5 to 10% or even 15%, you will be definitely able to gather a huge returns by the age you will be reaching 50 years of age. So on that note, I would like to say thanks to all of you for watching. And this is a disclaimer that I am not investing in any of these funds which Mr. Rakshit is investing.